Police are asking you to take a look at the surveillance video of the two people connected to the shooting of a Metro councilman. The video shows Lynell Green pulling up to the Marathon gas station on White Bridge Pike Wednesday night, getting out and following two people. Green told detectives he thought he recognized one of them as a relative. At some point after heading up the street, Green was shot 3 times. He was able to make it back to the gas station and rushed to the hospital. At last check, he was still in stable condition. Here's another look at who police are now looking for. If you recognize either of them, call Crime Stoppers at 615-74-CRIME. The murder this week of a 14-year-old girl still on the minds of many, including Mayor Megan Barry.
I wish I had all the answers, but I don't. That's why in the coming days and weeks, I'm going to be meeting with members of the community, and we're going to convene a youth violence summit.
61 people have been murdered in Nashville this year. More than half of those victims have been under the age of 25. As part of the Youth Violence Summit, experts as well as political, faith, and school leaders will come together to try and get young people involved to find a solution and make a life-saving difference in their communities. One of Tennessee's most recognizable politicians and actors is being remembered at this hour. This is a live look at the funeral services for former U.S. Senator Fred Thompson happening right now at War Memorial Auditorium, where earlier Senator John McCain spoke. Thompson died at the age of 73 earlier this week following a recurrence of lymphoma. Family and friends will be in Lawrenceburg afterward for a hometown tribute where Thompson grew up. The burial will be private, also in Lawrenceburg. We will re-air this service tomorrow on News Channel 5 Plus at 1 o'clock. A closing ceremony officially marks the end of the state's first institution for people with intellectual disabilities. Clover Bottom Developmental Center opened in 1923 in Donaldson and at one point was home to more than 1,500 people. In 2009, there were only 108 residents, and now many of them are living in 4-person homes in Donaldson, Hermitage, and Wilson County. This is the state's response to a court order to move people with mental disabilities from state facilities to improve their quality of life.
The other thing that's very important is the community gets to know people with disabilities. And until people with disabilities go about their lives just like you and I do, they will never be fully accepted.
The remaining 6 people who still reside at Clover Bottom will move to their new homes later this month. And something that everybody's still talking about, a show-stopping performance at the CMAs this week by Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton. That collaboration, a jam session that had everybody on their feet. JT has decided not to let the excitement go there. He is donating the guitar he used during that CMA Awards performance to USO chapters in Nashville and Fort Campbell. The vintage Gibson will be up for auction at the Big Band Bash event that's going on Saturday night. For information on tickets for that fundraiser, just check out our website, newschannel5.com.